here. Well, the confidence will be up. So now, more difficult, and that tails away to the right, but Rob Finnerty equalises in Salthill on his home pitch. 11-all, 3 in a row for Galway, 9 minutes to go.
Excellent from Matthew Tierney, won it well, and out to that man, he's on fire. That's his seventh point today. Superb from Rob Finnerty.
So Galway have been pressing the Mayo kick out. Reef has got them away nice and easy so far. Galway players kind of setting up in those zones, and Galway have the kick out. They've actually won a free as well. It's Galway's 9th successive year in the Connacht decider. John Marr. In the second half, it's gone one way, then the other. It's certainly swung back in Galway's favour now. Paul Conroy. Shane Walsh. And the Hessian in front of him. Walsh off his left, and there's the lead. So there's 4 in a row for Galway. First time they've done that without replying the entire game.
Excellent, and in fairness to Shane Welch, he was involved earlier in the move as well. He's starting to wear himself into the game and impact.
Mayo got the kick out away easy. Cillian O'Connor is the furthest forward. Tommy Conroy there with him. Jack Carney. Those 4 unanswered Galway points coming in a 7-minute spell. Dermot O'Connor.
Yeah, he was frustrated someone didn't offer themselves for a kick pass inside, because there was a good bit of space on the left-hand side of the Galway defence. They've retained possession anyway.
Gary Moore's end of Hessian. Matthew Tierney of Galway standing in front of him. Cillian O'Connor not on the field that long, and that is right out of the sweet spot. We could be here for a while the way this is going. That's their first score in 10 minutes. Level again.
Yeah, great score. We'll see if the pattern continues now, Dara, because when one of them gets a point, they generally follow it up with a couple. Can Galway respond and get up the field again?
Damien Comer travelled a long way to get the kick out. John Daly. Now here's Dylan McHugh. A real speedster, and McHugh still going. Turn back around, and Shane Walsh scores again. Pattern, what pattern? We've ripped it up. 13-12, Galway lead.
That's great stuff. It's looking like a master stroke from Padraig Joyson now to hold Shane Welch and bring him in. That he has the energy to be going full at it at this stage of the game.
That was a heart and mouth kick out from Colin Reid.
Dylan McHugh's having a massive impact in proceedings there at both ends of the pitch. He's sweeping at one side, adding to attack at the other side. He's having a great game.
Dunick and McHugh. Conroy drifts out. Jack Glynn. That's been some battle between the two of them. Conroy goes down.
Yeah, he caught him up high in the jersey, all right. It was Dylan McHugh that was there helping him again. Catches him up high and then has a little nibble at him.
So Ryan, yeah, Ryan O'Donoghue. This isn't easy. But Ryan is able to convert.
There was no conversation about whether Cillian O'Connor would be the man to kick us. Dara, Ryan O'Donoghue now is that #1 free taker, and that's it. They're his frees.
Substitution time.
Sean Mulcairn, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, for Sean Fitzgerald.
They're doing a bunch and break kick out here now. Galway this time they're setting up for it, and Mayo forwards are obviously trying to encircle them and get ready to react to the runs.
So a Mayo substitution. Here's Conor Loftus for Jack Coyne. And as you say, Eamon, look at the Galway lads all in a straight line, and the Mayo players just standing away from them and now able to pick them up. Surely the ball needs to go in a bit quicker from Gleeson. They've all taken up position.
Tierney again out this way.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's the distraction. Oh, what a catch from Damien Comer. Kind of don't want this to end. It's really intense stuff. Rob Finnerty.
It's excellent.
With the big players coming up with the big moments on both teams. Sean Kelly. Shane Walsh. Paul Conroy gets into a better position to shoot. Paul Conroy missed it. I think you heard the reaction. Those effects might work really well, don't they?
Yeah, he's good for a score. There's a buzz now every time Shane Welch gets it. Dara, people know that he's on and that he has the energy to be going at his man and taking them on. So he could have a big save before the game's out yet. That's 2 wides in the second half for Galway, but they have been, by and large, pretty efficient. Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, he knows what he's doing. He does, in
he
fairness.
Sure does.
That's a really courageous kick at this stage of the game, in fairness to him. I could think of other words to describe it. Not as suitable, maybe.
Maybe leave that till later, after 9. Rory Brickenden of Mayo, 13 points apiece. Conor Loftus. And Jack Carney. Oh, there was real pace on that pass. Matthew Ruan for the lead in Salthill, and they've got it. 2 minutes left.
I think that's his 3rd point. Dara came at pace. Galway sitting slightly deeper now. They're starting to get a bit tired, possibly, some of the backs back there. But a great score from Matthew Ruan. Huge score. Leader score.
Well, there's no fancy kick out this time with bunch and break. And it's just route 1 from Conor Gleeson. Oh, Matthew Tierney. Jim O'Connor couldn't hang on to that, and O'Connor had to foul him. Felt he needed to anyway. We're going to go back. Keane Darcy wanted to play on. Oh, he's hopping the ball.
That's very strict. In fairness, you think, he's going to give him the free, all right. No, he's not. That's very harsh, because in fairness, you think that the attacking team should get some bit of an advantage.
Yeah. So Mayo come up with the ball. Jim O'Connor, who gave away the initial free, overturned by the referee, and now Mayo are attacking. That could have been a different story, but it isn't. It's a Mayo story now with Enda Hession. Conor Loftus. So we will try and show you that. Look, you don't want that to be the defining moment of the game either, but we'll show you what happened.
Yeah, by the letter of the law, it is, Dara, but I mean, after you've won the free and it's being delayed and someone takes it forward, you'd think you'd give the advantage to the attacking team.
Ryan O'Donoghue, time is against Galway at this point. Tommy Conroy. Conroy thought about the shot, wants to get a bit closer. Still going, referee isn't playing the advantage. Conroy didn't need it. And there's a 2-point lead for Mayo, 15-13, 1 minute left.
He's electric. He just went at them, even though there was 3 of the Galway lads around him. He managed to get through them. This is the free here. We see the Mayo lads know what they're doing. He just threw it up.
Yeah. So, like, from that, we now have Mayo going down the field and scoring.
Yeah, exactly. Technically a correct call, but you would have felt that the worst case scenario, pull them back and make them kick it from the right place.
5 added minutes, I'm hearing. We'll take it. We take more. Well, maybe not if you're from Mayo. Damien Comer. Dylan McHugh. And Jack Lynn.
Mayo are deeper now as well, Dara. They're not pushing out. It's not a man-to-man game all over the pitch. They're sitting off, suiting Galway in a way.
Johnny McGrath. There's confirmation of the 5 minutes. John Daly. Mayo won here in Salt Hill in 13, 15, 20 and 23. Galway flip it around in Castlebar, winning in 16, 18 and 22. This is not over yet. Mayo in a good position, and Galway turned the ball over. Johnny McGrath lost it, and then Matthew Rowan goes to ground. There's no foul there. Sean Kelly for Galway. We are going to go for the free. Oh, now the referee actually is going to take the substitution, but the ball had been played right into Damien Comer, who caught it. There wasn't too much cover around him, and when he heard the whistle blow, he just fired the ball into the turf.
His head is about to blow off. Yeah, Patrick Joyce is about to explode because Damien Comer had the ball inside 1-on-1 inside in the middle of the D.
So it's Shane Walsh Patrick Joyce wants to talk to.
Looks like he's looking at the post. Oh no, he's not. He's going to take it short and work it.
So they need to find 2 points at least from somewhere, Galway. Mayo need to keep them out for 3.5 minutes.
Shane Welch has bought himself a couple of yards there. Dara, by the time he kicks it, I imagine he'll be on, if not inside the 50. No, he's going to work it.
Dylan McHugh. So Mayo have everybody back, all cramped inside that 45-metre line. Johnny McGrath. So what was it, 6 minutes ago, Galway were leading. 3 in a row for Mayo, puts them in this position. Shane Walsh had to go back. John Marr doesn't want to shoot from distance. Marr, ball turned over again. It's a free in though. Now, it's a free in to Galway. John Marr, there he is on the ground.
Yeah, in fairness to him, he was trying to go down the ball. Tommy Conroy just poked the ball away as he felt he was entitled to do. That'll hang in the next kick out now. Conor Gleeson is even out pressing this one, Dara, so they will try and press it and force it long. See can they win it, get one last shot at the post.
Yeah. So a point between them, 8 for Finnerty out of the 14. There's still a fair bit of time, but Galway haven't, Reap has taken a few risks. Galway have pushed players forward, but they haven't got close enough to the Mayo guys, and Reap fires it over the top of them all, and there's Gleeson with the big fist on that. Another Galway free, and now the space in around the back. Here come Galway. They're a point down. Now that's a free in. It's a free in on the 13-metre line. You could just see it coming. The Mayo defenders couldn't help themselves. Daniel O'Flaherty direct running. The Salt Hill knocked the Cara player.
Outstanding. He did that all league, Dara, all league. He's playing outside. He played corner forward as a minor. He's comfortable in those positions. Brilliant from him. Brilliant from Conor Gleeson as well. That's the counter argument to why keepers come out under those kickouts. He got a big punch in it. They won the break. Conroy won the break, worked it up. Dare we say, could there be extra time? Brilliant game.
Well, it's all down to Shane Walsh. He is taking this one. So Finnerty's tally stands on 8. Shane Walsh makes it a draw game again with a minute to go.
Conor Gleeson hasn't stayed out this time, Dara, so small bit more conservative. You'd wonder, should they have kept going after it? They've still pressed up quite aggressively.
Momentum with them. Mayo have left 2 players forward, and they've plenty of attacking options up the field. Galway trying to make it difficult for Colin Reid-Peace. Cool as a cucumber again. Conor Loftus is under pressure. Loftus, free in Galway. Well, they've won a lot of those, but able to put Mayo under pressure.
Should Gleeson have a pop at this, Dara, after the one he got earlier? Well, Sean Kelly is calling him, yeah.
It could be the last kick. Paul Conroy now wants Gleeson to come forward. Now, he kicked the 45, remember. The one that was further out underneath the stand was further than, or longer out than 45 metres. Patrick Joyce, a little wry smile. Just one win for him as a manager over Mayo. 15 each. And Conor Gleeson, you would have to think this is going to be the last kick of the 2024 Connacht final.
Brendan Cawley at this side is keeping a close eye on him to make sure he doesn't gain a millimetre.
So Conor Gleeson from Dunmore McHale's, the Galway goalkeeper. Imagine this is a kid growing up out in your back garden in Dunmore. Kick this and you win the Connacht title. The Nestor Cup is on the line. Conor Gleeson for Galway. It's on the way from Gleeson, and he scored it. He has scored it. Galway lead by 16 points to 15. But how much more will the referee allow?
What a contribution from him in the last couple of minutes between breaking that kick out and kicking that free. Incredible, Dara. He's letting them play on.
They'll have one more attack, will they?
The Galway kids are invading the pitch already.
Over on the far side. So Mayo, well, they will have one more attack. David Goff could have blown it up after the Gleeson kick, but Mayo are kind of stuck out the field. Here they come, Dermot O'Connor with Sam Calnan. We're way over the 5 minutes. Conor Loftus, Dermot O'Connor, Sam Calnan. Nobody seems to want the ball. Now it's belted in and it's kicked wide. It's wide from Cillian O'Connor. That has to be it. That has to be it. Connacht title number 50. There is a pitch invasion now. The referee decides to blow it up. It's over. And Galway have won 3 in a row.
You can see what it means, Dara. It's people that talk about the provincial championships, myself included. It matters out west. You can see what it means to the Galway players and the Galway people. Pitch invasion. It's like the good old times, the way they were waiting to sprint on the second the final whistle went.
Well, plan B and all that stuff. Well, here in Salthill, it's plan G. Delight for Pádraig Joyce. 3 in a row in his family. It's a 50th Connacht title for the home team, written off by many beforehand. Mayo's form seemed slightly better. Galway lived on their nerves against Sligo. But the Connacht title, well, it's staying in the city. The Nestor Cup is staying right here. Galway beat Mayo by 16 points to 15 in Salthill.
Darren, Eamon, take a little break there after that finale. The provincial championships are supposed to be dead and gone, Lee Keegan. Not if you're from Galway or, I suspect, from Mayo this afternoon.
Well, look at the scenes here, Joanne. Absolutely. This is what it means, especially in the West, when you have a rival as big as this game. And do you know what? Galway is stuck in the game. We said it in the second half. Mayo left Galway too long in the game, and they got their chances. And do you know what? That is some kick from Conor Gleeson to win that game. That's worthy of winning a lot of big games. So listen, Mayo will be 6th tonight, but Galway, fair play to them. They're stuck in the game and they got the result they deserve.
It was slightly different down in Cusack Park after Kerry had won it, but you could see, is that relief that's coming out of Pádraig Joyce when you see his celebrations there?
I think it is, and it shows what it means to them as well. You know, they were probably underdogs. They were underdogs coming into the game, but the way they won it, Joanne, they had to dig deep. The game looked lost, it looked gone from them, and they hung in there. Look at the passion in his face. Amazing win. The supporters, the kids around us here, it means so much to them. Kevin McStay will look back and look at a couple of moments where probably Ryan O'Donoghue's one where he looked to chip the keeper. That was a certain score for Matthew Ruane. But fair play to Galway. It shows what happens when you hang in, and probably for the first time in 18 months they've got their best players back on the pitch, and it just goes to show what they're capable of.
Just before you dig in there, as we watch the match winner there, Conor Gleeson being absolutely mobbed. Lee, would you like to tell us who the man of the match today is?
I think it was a comprehensive decision, but again, we said before the game, when this guy plays a Galway and he is in that form, Damien Comer was absolutely devastating from minute one, and he empathised